Assalamualaikum and a very good day everyone. So for today we are going to present to you about raising awareness in food waste with the topic ending the buffet. Without further ado, let's delve deeper about food waste awareness and create a great sustainability environment together in the future. In an era of growing populations and a changing climate, ensuring a secure and sustainable food supply has become a critical global challenge. However, a hidden culprit lurks within our food systems, which is the food waste issues. While millions face hunger, a staggering one-third of all food produced for human consumption is lost or wasted globally each year. This wasted food isn't just a missed opportunity to nourish people, it's a silent threat to environmental sustainability, depleting precious resources and accelerating climate changes.
When we can't finish our food, we just think, oh well, I'll just throw it away. But do you realize that this actually harms our environment? When we throw away our food, the dump trucks take them to the landfill, so as the foods rot, they release methane gas. Methane is a greenhouse gas that can trap heat in the atmosphere. This gas is a lot stronger than carbon dioxide at trapping heat, so when heat is trapped in the atmosphere, this leads to something that we like to call global warming. Global warming then leads to the melting of glaciers and polar ice caps. And this causes the sea level to rise and ultimately lead to floods. Thus, people are forced to relocate because there is far more water than land for them to live on. So what can we do to avoid wasting food? Well, you can compost it. If you don't eat the food, you can always give it to your plants. Next is plan your meals and grocery shopping list. When we go shopping, we often buy foods that we want, not food that we need. Thus, we end up with tons of leftovers. And you can also make sure to store your food properly so that they don't go bad too soon. And lastly, you can donate your food to the food bank for the needy.
What are the strategies to overcome food waste? The strategies that be conducted by individual is meal planning. The individual must know how to portion control and batch cooking. For portion control, it helps to determine the right amount of food to prepare for each meal. And also, it reduces the chances of cooking too much and having to discard uneaten portions. Next, it also helps to reduce your carbon footprints. And for batch cooking, it is more cost-effective and less wasteful. It helps to reduce packaging waste and the likelihood of any spoilage. Next is corporate level. It is very important to understand food labeling. So best before is the date on packaging to convey to the consumer when the durable life of the food item ends and meant to give information about the product's quality and freshness. Best before is only applied to unopened products, as opening the product will disturb its internal atmosphere and may introduce pathogens or bacteria. For use by labeling is the last date recommended for the safe consumption of a food product, as the food may not be safe to eat due to the potential growth of harmful bacteria or other microorganisms. Allergy warnings ensures that consumers with allergies do not buy products they cannot consume, and thus will reduce unnecessary waste. Next, strategies that can be conducted by community and organizational sector are food rescue programs, community composting, and awareness campaigns. Food rescue programs in Malaysia have gained significant momentum in recent years, addressing the dual issues of food waste and food insecurity. These programs aim to collect surplus food from various sources such as restaurants, supermarkets, and food manufacturers, and will redistribute it to those in need. The Food Bank Malaysia (PFBM), or also introduced as Initiative Peduli Rakyat program, is one of the examples of government food rescue program. Next is community composting. Community composting helps to reduce landfill waste, decreases greenhouse gas emissions, and also conserves resources. Composting recycles nutrients and organic matter back into the soil, reducing the need for chemical fertilizers and preserving natural resources. It is critical to raise awareness in society at all ages, particularly among young people. For instance, introducing educational initiatives to teach children about sustainable food practices.
Global and community impacts. Community events and workshops can foster a culture of sustainability by organizing events, workshops, and guest speaker presentations to engage people in discussions about food waste. School gardens and cafeteria programs. Community-led initiatives like school gardens and cafeteria programs offer hands-on learning about food production, nutrition, and waste reduction, fostering a deeper understanding of food resources.
Global impacts. Social media platforms and community campaigns promote food waste reduction by sharing information, tips, and success stories, amplifying awareness, and inspiring individuals to act. Community organizations, businesses, and government agencies can collaborate to tackle food waste comprehensively, developing holistic approaches and innovative solutions by leveraging expertise.
Food waste may seem like an insignificant individual action, but the cumulative impact is staggering. By raising awareness about food waste, we can spark a global movement that respects our resources, lessens our environmental burden, and fosters a more equitable food system. With increased awareness and a commitment to change, we can create a more sustainable food system that minimizes waste and ensures everyone has access to the food they need.